Hello guys, how are you today? Today's workout is going to focus on the legs, strengthening the legs and some core work to finish off with, but mainly legs and some balance and stability work. So before we start, obviously we have to get into a warm-up. So the warm-up will take about 5 minutes, so follow along and I hope you enjoy the session. So to begin with, for warm-up, we'll get on the ground in that position. One leg coming forward, the other one behind. As such, you can have the other knee on the ground like that or up in the air. So what you do is just there and then alternate and then sink into that front leg. This will open the hips up. So do about 10 on each side. So after you've done 10, come up, have the one arm on the ground, and then the arm that's on the side of the foot that's on the front comes up, opens right up to the sky, and comes back down. Change, and do the same. Sink, and up to the sky, and back. Do that about 5 times each side. This will really open the chest and the hips. So do that about 5 times each side. After you've done about 10 on each side of the initial ones. Secondly, we're going to get into just simple squats. So 10 of them. So you just go there, nice and slow. Remember, it's just a warm up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Nextly, we're going to go into some hamstring stretches. So on a half kneeling position on the ground, front leg comes forward, straightens, and then slightly bends, and then straightens again. So we're going to do that dynamic stretch, 10 on each side. So we're going to try and keep it dynamic for the warm-up. Get the muscles nice and warm and ready to go. 5, 8, 10. So after you've done 10 on each side for the hamstrings, you're gonna lie on the ground, and then we're gonna do some butt kicks. So have your arms out in front of you, and then try to kick your bum with your heel. About 10 on each side. So main thing here is have your hip bones down on the ground and dynamically warm up the hamstrings and the quads also. So after that, we're going to do some star jumps and knee to opposite elbows. So 10 star jumps and 10 of these once. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So very good, guys. So that's a warm-up done. We'll get into the circuit straight away. The circuit will go about 7 to 9 minutes. Go at your own pace. But there are 5 exercises in here, and then adjust accordingly. So listen to your body and then adjust accordingly. So the first one we'll be doing is pulse lunges. So 10 on each side. So we're going to get into a lunge position. Start with your feet about hip width apart. You can go reverse or front. So I'll go reverse this time. There. Pulse lunges, 10 on each side. So you go 1 and 2. Here. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 3. 4. 'There you go, 4 more each side. Two more on each side. Last one. Okay, very good. So After that, in between these workouts, we'll have about 30 seconds rest, and we'll get into the next one. So the next one is, we're gonna get some cones, 3, 4, 5 cones. If you have cones at home, that would be good. If not, any item would do. So we're gonna work on the upper body strength and plank, in a plank position. So if you have cones, that's great. If not, any items, just set them to one side, and then the idea is to bring them over to the other side and then back again. So I have 5 cones here, so we're going to go 5 this side and then 5 the other way. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and same on the other side. So remember to keep your hips nice and square. So you don't want this kind of thing to happen. So keep it nice and square. And 5. Okay, this next one is the 4-point lunge. So we're going to stand in the middle of a 4-point square here. I have cones, but like I said before, you can really use anything as markers. If you have cones, all good. If not, use anything else as a marker. So set them about half a step each side, so to the left, to the front, to the right, and to the back. So standing with one leg in the middle, lunging, touching the front marker, coming back, lunge to the left, lunge, touching the right marker, and lunge to the back. So we're going to do that 5 times each side. That's 2. So remember to keep the standing foot nice and flat on the ground. So here, there, and there. So in front, to the left, right, and back. Front, left, right, and back. So same on the left. So here. So the further you have the cones out, the more challenging it gets. So adjust accordingly. There. 3 more. Good. That's a couple now. And last one. Okay, very good. So that one will work on your stability, also strength unilaterally on one leg. So right after that, we're going to move into the 7-point lunge, meaning we have 7 cones around. We're going to stand in the middle of the circle, you can say, with one leg. So this will work on your stability and balance. So what we'll do is we're going to bend down, touch each cone going around one way, and then swap legs, and then touch each cone going around the other way, and we're going to swap legs and then go around the other side. So we're going to start with my right leg on the ground, touch, come up, touch each one, okay. So this will really challenge your stability and balance. It's good, don't worry about it if you have. There you go. And then swap legs and we go same way with that leg. So, good. So this is a challenging exercise. So, adjust accordingly. So you don't have to have 7 points. You can have 4, 5, and also as cones I'm using, you can use anything else at home. So we're going to go the other side with the right leg, come up, good, go, and good. So we're gonna go the other side on the left. And good. So what we did there is go right with the right leg, right with the left leg, left to the right, and then left with the left leg. So that is for stability and balance. So this last one of the circuit that we're doing is for a bit more power and also muscular endurance. So it's a little bit tough, so adjust accordingly. What we'll do is some jumping lunges followed by a jump squat and a burpee. So that's one set. We're gonna do that 5 times for 1 round. So follow along. If the jump lunges are too hard, just do normal lunges. Same with the jump squats. If that's too difficult, just go with the normal lunge and then a burpee at the end. So that's 1. We're gonna do that 5 times. So here we go. Okay, last one. Very good, guys. So that was the circuit. Those 5 exercises after the warm-up. We're gonna do that for 2 rounds. And remember to listen to your body and then adjust accordingly to the levels of your, obviously, ability and strength and whatnot. So really listen to your body. So next one, we're gonna go into a 3-minute core workout once we've done the 2 rounds of that circuit. So once we've completed the circuit, we're gonna do a 3-minute core workout. So it includes 9 exercises. We're gonna go for 20 seconds each one. So minimal to no rest in between each exercise. So we're gonna get right into it now. So the first one is a Sit Flutter kick. So here, what I want you to remember is really lock the knees, point the toes forward, and the kick should be coming from the hips and not from the knees. So here we go. That's a V-sit. Have your arms out in front and really point the toes forward. And we're gonna go as such. So we're gonna go for 20 seconds of them and 20 seconds of each exercise after that. So here we go. And if this is too difficult, you can just hold that V there. So 5 more seconds of that. 2, 1, and change. So the next one we're going to do is a side plank left. So we're going to get on that side, plank, and hold that position for 20 seconds. So really lift your hips up from the midsection and exaggerate that shoulder coming back. So you don't want to kind of hunch forward there. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and go. And the same on the other side for 20 seconds. Keep everything nice and strong. Really press away from your feet, up from the midsection. Okay, next one after that is reverse plank hold. So we're gonna get in that position and then lift, press away from our heels, then hold that position for 20 seconds. So this will work on your glutes and hamstrings predominantly. So keep going and down. Next one after that is Superman's. So we're gonna go on the ground, alternating hands and feet. So lifting from the hips, not from the knees, but from the hips. Point the toes and go. For 20 seconds of these. 3, 2, 1, and go. So the next one is leg raises. So I'm gonna get in this position and 20 seconds of leg raise. So the main thing to focus on here is keeping the lower back on the ground. So you don't want too much of an arch when your leg's going down. So 20 seconds of them. And change. So the next one after that is twisties. So we're gonna get into this position. You can have your legs on the ground or in the air and then twist. So for 20 seconds. So if you want more of a challenge, you can have it up in the air and then twist. Really focus on twisting all the way. If you want to have some sort of resistance, you can have some weight that you twist with. And change. Next one is knee to elbow. So in a plank position, in a push-up position. So I'll face that way. So I'm gonna go 10 on each side or 20 seconds. So and then other side. So do 10 seconds on each side. Good. Next one after that is the knee to elbow, but opposite sides. So for 20 seconds, we're gonna go 10 seconds each side. So opposite side, there, there. So 10 seconds for these ones, and 10 on the other side. Very good. Okay guys, so remember at the end of the workout, remember to cool down, stretch all the muscles, or any injuries that you might have. You might want to take it easy on those parts during the workout. Like I said, adjust accordingly. And yeah, enjoy it. Really, you can modify it as you want. Listen to your body, and hope you have a good time with it. Thank you.